Yo, what's good? So I'm back with another Lucha Underground review. This is the review for season 2, episode 4, the February 17th, 2016 edition of Lucha Underground. And Wednesday has become my new favorite day of the week. Why? Because I get to see Lucha Underground. This great product. And even though today's episode wasn't as great as the other ones I've seen, it was still very good and it was still very effective. Don't get me wrong, it was not a bad show in any sense. No way was this a bad show. It was a very good show. But there's some minor problems. It's nitpicking and it's not even that big of nitpicks, but they all happen during the matches. Well, let's get it started. Let's get it rolling, right? So the show starts off with Evelise in backstage with Katrina. Katrina's acting like a general manager, CEO of Lucha Underground, and Evelise says, "I want my shot at the Trios Championship." The Trios Championship is like the tag team champions, except there's three of them, and the Disciples of Death own the Trios Championship right now, who took it away from Evelise, Angelico, and Son of Havoc. And she said, "I want my rematch, Carolina." Or what's her name? Yeah, Carolina? Carolina? Katrina! Katrina, I'm sorry. Katrina. He's like, "Katrina, I want my damn rematch." And she's like, "No, no, no, I'm not going to give it to you. First, you have to beat a certain trio that I have." So their match comes up next, and they're facing Chavo Guerrero and the crew, who consist of Cortez Castro and Cisco, who used to work for Dario Cueto, who was the old GM of the show that hasn't appeared yet in season 2. And Cortez Castro is an undercover cop, which we learned after last week's show. So he's working as an undercover cop as a luchador. This show's so awesome, so silly, and so awesome. Now, my nitpick with this match wasn't a great match. It was a very good match and very effective. It didn't have that much it didn't have very high spots, and it was a typical match. Yes, everybody shined, and they had the typical cheaters, heel moves. Chavo Guerrero was stomping Evelise's face. Awesome heel heat. Awesome to get heel heat. And he would like trip people off from the top rope when he wasn't the legal man and stuff like that. A few botches include when Son of Havoc is trying to to get for the tag team partner, he's going like this, but no one's holding him back, so he's like until someone holds him back. And Evelise was kind of awkward sometimes at kicking, and Angelico, when he jumped off the rope, he kind of missed Cortez Castro. Those are the, if you want to say botches, I say they're botches, but it's very nitpicky. So Evelise's team wins. So they win, they leave, and Chavo Guerrero stays with the crew. So this insinuates that Evelise, Angelico, and Son of Havoc are gonna get title shots soon. I hope so. That would be another great match. But Chavo Guerrero and the crew stays, and they're all fighting. And then Tejano comes out. So Tejano makes his season 2 debut. This is the first time he's appeared. And he beats the hell out of Cisco and Castro. Chavo Guerrero leaves his teammates behind like the heel and the rat bastard that he is, right? And that he's supposed to do. Tejano, everybody cheers, and we got ourselves a new baby face. So the vignette is of Johnny Mundo. He's showing how he's training, and he's showing how he's saying he's the biggest star in Lucha Underground. And he's like, Cage ain't that bad. He says he's a machine. Well, I'm not a man either. I'm the man. I'm the man. And there was another vignette that I'm forgetting. I will remember it soon. I'm so sorry. I will remember it. But the next match was Cage against. I'm sorry. Okay, now I remember. Speaking about the match, because the vignette goes with the match. The vignette is Cortez Castro. He's putting ice on his leg. He's like, man, fuck. And Joey Ryan comes up, with this big old mug. He got a beautiful mustache, man. No homo. You got a beautiful mustache. He's like, man, you gotta know how to be a luchador. Reyes, he's like, don't call me that here. Okay, Castro. And he's like, you gotta learn how to be a luchador. I'll show you what's up right now. So he comes out, total pervert 80s looking guy, a bad old mustache, a exercise jacket and it's light blue, and he opens it up. He has a big hairy chest. Awesome. Cage comes out. I'm like, Cage gonna beat the hell out of this guy. They have a very decent match. Not a great match, but a very good match. And both of these men look strong afterwards. Cause I was like, no way Joey Ryan could even compete with Cage. Cage is a machine. But he does, and he targets his right hand for a while, his right shoulder for a while, and he has him down for a bit. But Cage is the machine that he is. He picks him up to do a suplex, and then he drives him down like a tombstone. I was like, whoa! That was an amazing finish. That was an amazing finisher. I was like, wow, I was blown away by that finish. Johnny Mundo comes out, he spears him from behind. He comes from behind. Cage turns around, he spears him, starts beating him up, punching him, and he tries to do the Fin del Mundo, the end of the world, off the top rope. And Cage gets him up, throws him down, and does his finisher, which is called the Weapon X. And he's like, yeah, as you can see, I'm not a man, I'm a machine. So he does that, and apparently now is going to be Cage versus Johnny Mundo. So you already have me looking forward for next week's show. How? How the hell do you do this, Lucha Underground? I already want it to be next Wednesday. That's a sign of a great show, though. The next vignette is Rey Mysterio training Dragon Azteca, and he's saying the history of the Aztecs, how, of course, it's a bit fiction. Of course, it's fictional, and he's saying how Dario Cueto sacrificed the original Dragon Azteca. Sort of, he sacrificed Dragon Azteca, or Dragon Azteca knew what he was doing. So he's like, so what are we going in there if we're not going for revenge? And he said, we're uniting the 7 Aztec tribes. So something big is planned. I don't know what it is, but something big, trust me. So the main event, man, I have no gripes with the main event, none whatsoever. It was a great main event. Both men look hella strong. Even the finish was kind of it wasn't chop. It was screwy. It was a screwy finish. So Pentagon Jr. It was Pentagon Jr. versus Prince Puma. In case you didn't know, I'm sorry. So Pentagon Jr. does like a crazy back back reversal pin, and they were both on the ground. They were both laying on the ground, and Prince Puma's both shoulders are laying on the ground, and it's 1, 2, and before 3, he lifts up his shoulders, and he counts 3, and the match is over. So I was like, wait, no, Pentagon didn't win because Prince Puma lifted up his shoulders. So how is that? And it turned out that Prince Puma had won. So I don't usually like screwy finishes, but this was good. This is one I didn't see coming, and a surprise. Because when it was a roll up, and I was like, okay, Prince Puma got out, but he still counted to 3, so someone won, and it was Prince Puma. And it was a very good match. They had some very good spots. Both of these guys, especially Prince Puma, is Lucha Underground. Prince Puma is the epitome. He's the star of Lucha Underground, no question. And Pentagon Jr. is another great wrestler on this show. But Pentagon Jr. gets mad at the ref, and he starts beating up Pentagon Jr. He starts beating up Prince Puma, but Prince Puma gets the better of it. He gets him down, and he gets him in the arm bar that Pentagon Jr. always breaks people's arms with. It's kind of like he gets it like to the back, and then he pulls it really hard and breaks people's arms. That's what he did to Mil Muertes, I'm sorry. So Prince Puma was about to break his arm, and both Vampiro stands up and Mil Muertes stands up. And they're both watching, like, is he going to do it? And I was like, is he going to do it? No way. He's going to break his arm with his own damn move. So, but he's like, nah, just throws his arm. And he's like, it must be really embarrassing for Pentagon Jr. for Prince Puma to spare his pretty much his career, really, at least his arm, to spare him of that embarrassment. That's embarrassing. That's how you humiliate someone. What a great show, and the show ends with another vignette, which is Sexy Star running out. She was, of course, kidnapped by someone. I'm not sure who it was. Anybody know who it was? Leave it in the comments below, please. So she's running up, all scared, all scared. Then the Mac comes out, and she's like, "Oh no, no!" He's like, "Oh no, no, it's all right, it's all right. What happened? Who did this to you?" And she said a name. I can't recall who it was. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him." He's like, "No, no, it wasn't him." And he's like, "Who?" And then she turns around and says, "Her." And the Mac turns around, has some eyes, and the camera zooms into his eyes. Great cliffhanger. Great cliffhanger, man. Another reason to watch next week. Another reason. Thank you, Lucha Underground, man. Thanks everybody for watching my reviews. If you enjoy this, please comment below. That's all I want, some interaction with my fellow wrestling fans. I love my interaction. I love talking wrestling, especially about this new show that I discovered a few years ago that, as you can see, has really got me enthusiastic about the sport. And for my boxing fans that watch me and are still watching, thank you very much. And you're obviously a wrestling fan too, so thank you guys for supporting my channel. And I will be back doing boxing videos next week. Actually, February 27th will be my next boxing related video when Terrence Crawford faces Hank Lundy, and you got you got a few more good fights. I don't recall. It was Frampton versus Quigg, I believe, is that day. So until then, I will not be making wrestling videos. It's about a week and a half. So I just kind of lost passion for making videos because of all the drama in the boxing community. And Lucha Underground is my escape. It's really fun, and I'm really enjoying this product, unlike a lot of things that are happening in boxing and WWE for that matter. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Please comment your thoughts below, and peace.